I'll come from my spot, but I never stop moving. Gotta do more when I feel like I'm losing. Putting in work, that's the only solution. You the only one who you really be fooling. Damn, trying to find peace inside my head. I've been talking to God, but I'm left on red. I ain't got time to be feeling upset, so I keep doing my best. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, run it up, made a lot, but that's not enough. Got the labels all calling us, talking to me, but I hang it up, cause I got my fans and I'm proud of us. Never do it for the cameras, song a week and that stamina. Keep it going, I'm an animal, I unleash when they let me loose. I've been ready since like 02, getting my bread, now how about you? 100%, that's all I do, so now please don't talk about me. Sold out shows, that's all I see. Yeah, they said no I in team, so I gotta be MVP. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, never getting too cozy, cause they all coming for me. Used to sleep on the rollaway, now the whole team got the rollies. Roll deep in the Suburban, backseat and she working. This the life that I dreamed about when I could've paid a room service. Now it's electric curtains, but I still just scratch the surface. I'ma get right back to working, till I get my mom's the Birkin, till I get my pops the new bands, till I get my bro a few M's, till I got the whole fam, they ain't never gotta go to work again. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Ain't nobody fuck with me mentally. Talking that shit, you dead to me, cause I ain't got time for my enemies. Told her come through, get ahead to me. Telling that truth, it'll set you free. I ain't like them, cause I'm all I need. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Let me tell you right now, I'm the realest. Ain't nobody else ever do it like I did it. I ain't really had a competition in a minute, and a lot of other rappers out here flying spirit. I'ma stay consistent, feeling like a man on a mission. Ballin' like I play for the Pistons, but I'm Blake Griffin. I'ma switch cities, doing shows. I be living on the road, going all around the globe. When it come down to it, I'ma never settle. I be trying to get the bands like it's heavy metal. I'ma put my foot down, keep it on the pedal, cause nobody ever gave me shit, I had to go and get it. I've been here for a while like a veteran, been through a lot, but it turned me to a better man. Everything I do is me and myself. Now I gotta be a legend when I put it on a shelf. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Ain't nobody fuck with me mentally. Talking that shit, you dead to me, cause I ain't got time for my enemies. Told her come through, get ahead to me. Telling that truth, it'll set you free.
Motherfucker.
Carson Wentz is gonna be a beast though.
3 and OT. Let's go. That sounded a little close for my liking. Oh, What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to GSR, Gonzo'S Sports Room, Friday, August 20th, 2021. Have a big show planned for today. Big show? Is that what you call it, Steve?
Well,
We got Steve back in the house,
hey,
back
man,
in
I'm
the
back
sports
this-
room.
I'm back in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Back in the GSR, man, special, man.
Yeah.
Doing a big wrestling show coming up soon, man. Y'all better tune in, man. WWE, Chris gonna beat nonsense.
All right. Actually, since you mentioned mentioned it, let's go ahead and talk about that real quick.
Man, let them know.
Let me pull this graphic up real quick. Boom. Come on. Come on up. There it is. All right, Steve just mentioned it. Tomorrow night we're going to be live at the Mad Jacks Arena for DCCW Summer Shakedown. It's a pro wrestling show. It's a cool organization ran by some good people. Come check the show out. We'll be there streaming live. If you can't come and see us there, check us out on our channel. Doors open at 6 o'clock. Bell time's at 7. It's $15 for ringside seats, which is the front row, and then $10 general admission. If you need tickets, you can get a hold of me, or get a hold of Coon Dog Terry Coons, and we'll get you squared away on tickets. Like I said, though, if you don't live in Indiana and you can't get here to the show, check it out. We're going to be streaming it live. It's going to be a good time. So if you're a pro wrestling fan, come join us this weekend.
Heck yeah. Get that underground. You know the best wrestling, man. You know, underground, man.
Hey, I've been at the last 2 DCCW shows, and both of them were good shows. And hey, you don't put it this way. It's a big show tomorrow night. You don't want to miss it.
Well, that's all I know. That's all I can hear when I hear the big show.
But yeah, make sure you check us out. We'll be live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So come check that out tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. We'll be live at 6 o'clock. If you're coming to the event, doors open at 6, and bell time is at 7. All right, Steve.
Yeah,
Watching a little bit of Little League Baseball.
Yeah, I'm about to watch this kid hit a dinger.
We've had some preseason football going on. Who's going to be the starting quarterback for the New England Patriots week 1? Is it going to be Cam Newton? Or is it going to be Mac Jones?
Big Mac.
You think Mac Jones is going to take it before
Nah,
week 1?
I think week 1 will probably be Cam. I think week 1 they're gonna go with Cam.
Tell you what, Jones is looking.
But Jones is
He's
the
looked
guy.
better in preseason than what I thought he was going to look. I thought he might be like some of them other Alabama quarterbacks that get in the league and can't. Hey, he's looking good.
Hey,
But Cam looked good. Cam played good last night. Cam played pretty. Cam looked pretty
I
good
think
last
they'll
night.
go with Cam.
But
I don't see nothing wrong with going with Cam.
Well, I think they're going that they'll start with Cam.
Yeah.
But I think by the end of the season, it's going to be Jones. And the main reason I say that is not really nothing of Cam is, but Jones fits more of the style that Belichick and Daniels want to run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He fits more that style to where with Newton, you have to do some options and stuff like that because he's more mobile, where Jones is one of your more prototypical.
They want to run
quarterback.
They would just want to. All you gotta do is run the same shit you ran, and get somebody not as good as Tom Brady, but close enough. Like just close enough that just it worked. So just do what you did and get somebody that can kind of be. Because Cam, you know, obviously he's a totally another style of offense.
Yeah, that's why I think it'll be Jones sooner than later. But I don't know if it'll be before week 1.
I don't think it'll be week 1.
Dude, he looked good.
But if Cam comes out week 1 and is looking terrible,
oh yeah, I think Cam will be on a short. I think Cam's going to be on a short leash this year because of how good Jones has looked so far.
I think so too. And so, have you watched Zach Wilson play?
I haven't seen him play yet.
Have you heard anything about it?
No,
Has he played?
I'm not sure. If he has, I haven't heard anything about it. I think Fields look.
I've heard he's looked good though.
I think Fields looked pretty good the other day.
You know who's been really under the radar? Trevor Lawrence. Ain't nobody talking about Trevor Lawrence.
That's good though.
Fields is the story. You know what I'm saying?
Who
Mac Jones is the story.
Yeah. Speaking of Fields, who you think is going to start there? You think they're going to go with Fields first game, or you think Dalton's going to be the starter?
Dalton.
That's what I think they're going to do.
They're going with Dalton because Dalton talking about it's my time and shit.
But my thing is, and I'm glad Dalton's came out and said that. That's what you want to hear. But I don't know if it matters who the fucking quarterback is. I think that coach is terrible.
You think either one is going to be bad?
I think that Nagy's terrible. Because I don't think Trubisky's that bad of a quarterback.
I don't either.
Nagy never ran the right style of offense for Trubisky.
He never had faith
Trubisky didn't fit in what Nagy wants to run, and what Nagy wants to run is I don't know. Dude will hand the ball off 4 times, dude, to try to gain 1 yard.
Yeah.
It'll be 3rd and fucking 1, and he'll hand the ball off on fucking 3 reverses to try to gain a yard instead of just fucking pound the ball forward. But he has his job because he's a Andy Reid guy. Just because he hung around Andy Reid don't mean he knows it.
Yeah, just because look at old boy.
It don't mean he is Andy Reid.
Look at the coach of the Pacers this past year.
Oh, fuck.
Just because he hung around old boy in Toronto don't make him old boy in Toronto. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. But I don't know, man. Justin Fields might be that guy.
I think
he might be that guy.
I think Dalton will start the season, but I say Fields will be starting before the end of the year.
This is the best QB.
Unless Dalton comes out and is like, I mean, if Dalton's playing good, they're not going to take him out. But if it's not going good, yeah. If Dalton's coming out and never win 5-6 games in a row, and Dalton's playing and get some good ball. You know what I mean? There ain't no reason to take him out. Ride that and let Fields just keep getting more experience.
That's what I'm saying.
But if you ain't winning, might as well go ahead and make the switch. But if you got a quarterback that's playing good, why change it?
I don't know, man. What do you think about Trey Lance? Who do you think is going to be starting that? Who's going to be starting for?
I think Garoppolo will be starting unless he's hurt. If Garoppolo's healthy, he's starting.
I don't know, man. I don't know. San Francisco, they seem like they're trying to.
I don't think Trey Lance is ready, man.
They talk highly of him, man.
Yeah, but I don't think he's ready. I don't know. He might be. Hey, all I know is when Jimmy G plays, they win.
They win, and when he doesn't play,
they lose.
They lose. They don't like
so
50-50. Yeah, they have a terrible record when he doesn't play.
And nobody wants to give Jimmy G any credit for that. You know what I mean? Everybody talks like he's terrible or something.
I know.
Look at his record. When he starts, he wins games.
And it would be different if, like, say when he started, he had a great record, but when he doesn't play, they still are like, no, they're like 11-28 when he doesn't play.
Yeah, they're terrible when he don't play.
And they're like 20-something-7 when he plays. Yeah. So like, I don't get it.
And people act like he's terrible. I'd have been happy if the Colts would have got Garoppolo. If the Colts would have went out this year when they were trying to find a quarterback, if they didn't end up with Wentz, I'd have been fine with Garoppolo. You give Garoppolo our offensive line and the defense we have, fuck, he's going to win some games.
Maybe they think he's just so deep in injuries and shit.
That's the only thing is he can't stay healthy.
Maybe they think that there's just no hope for him staying healthy. I don't know, though.
Damn, dude, that dude has an arm.
Big boy.
A shortstop, dude, he fired that ball
like
over.
5'10", 12 years old.
Shit, 15.
Yeah, he might be 15.
12 years old 3 years ago.
Yeah, probably. For real. A couple of these kids ain't 12. I know it. They ain't 12.
I think Lawrence is going to have a good year. I do.
I don't know, man. He probably have a good year, considering what his team is.
He's going to have a good year, except when he plays the Colts.
What about the Colts quarterbacks?
I think
two young dudes. How they been looking?
Pretty good. Both of them play pretty good.
Have. Like I seen the numbers.
Yeah, they look pretty good, but I think Wentz is going to be back for week 1, which is cool. Easton looked pretty good, and that Ellinger actually looked better than what people thought he would. Hell, they started giving him some of the. They were splitting the first team reps between Easton and Ellinger, maybe because Ellinger looked good. But Easton, I mean, both of them played good in the preseason game. But I think Easton's still a little bit ahead of Ellinger. I think Wentz will be back week 1. If he's not, I think the starter will be Easton. And Easton's look good. I mean, he ain't look bad. But all you gotta do is don't turn the ball over, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
don't turn the ball over. Fuck you. We got 2 great running backs. You got weapons. Just fuck.
All we gotta do is
you got a fucking top 10 defense.
If we can come out week 1 and beat Seattle.
Oh yeah.
And with one of our backups, and then Wentz is ready for week 2. Because, like, it's the first week. You know what I mean? And is Seattle's offense going to be ready for Colts defense first week 1? Yeah. Are they going to be ready for Colts defense?
I think Wentz will be playing week 1.
What makes you think that?
Just the reports I've heard. He's been walking around at practice with no boot on. Reich was talking about how he's Wentz is antsy. He's wanting to come back, and Reich has to kind of reel him in and say, no, not yet. Don't want to come back too soon. So I think he's going to be back for week 1.
I don't think so.
He's going to be back
I think like
he's going to be back for week 1 to start his MVP.
Oh my God.
MVP season. Or MVP caliber season, I should say. He will be. He's going to be in the MVP running.
If he's going to be in the MVP running, he better be back week 1.
It's going to start week 1.
He going to have a shit game 1. I'm already expecting that.
It's going to start week 1.
And then maybe he'll get going game 2 or 3.
It's going to start week 1, boy. Week 1. Week 1.
I don't know. Because he ain't getting no reps. He's just sitting right now.
Oh, fuck. He can still get reps. He don't have to walk.
Yeah, but he don't get good reps. Like Eason or other boy, Ellinger.
I'm telling you, I think Colts are going to be good this year. I really do. I actually feel better going into this season than what I did last season.
Yeah, I didn't feel good about last season. When we got Phillip Rivers, man, I was like, fuck.
And Rivers played good. It wasn't his fault we lost in that playoff game. He played good enough for us to win that playoff game. Yeah, I was the same way. I was like, but I have a good feeling about this. We'll see
if he can stay healthy. Can he stay healthy is the question.
We're gonna find out.
After he gets healthy, we're gonna find out. After he gets healthy again, we're gonna find out if he can stay healthy again.
It was some shit that happened back in high school or something.
Some bullshit. I think he's just nervous and he was looking for it. Oh, I think
What do you think he did when he went out in the garage, grabbed the weight, dropped it on his foot? Ah!
Look, bro, I remember one time when we was playing paintball. Swear to God, when we was playing paintball one time in Sandy Hills, I was like probably, 11, 12. And we was playing paintball in Sandy Hills. It was like a couple of my dudes done got lit up. And I think it was just me left. Or maybe there was one person on my team left. And I was playing against like Jeff and Brandon. And I'm like, fuck, dude. So I shot myself in the foot and said I was hit. Like someone was shooting at me. And I shot myself in the foot. And I was like, I'm hit. Because I didn't want them to. Because them motherfuckers light you up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I shot. But dude, it hurt like a motherfucker. It hurt so fucking bad. Oh, yeah,
from close range
yes,
like that,
bro.
Yeah.
Right, and I was like, damn, that hurt probably more than if they'd have just hit me in the body.
Yeah.
Because I was wearing jackets and shit.
You remember, you'd have been younger, but remember when we played over there at that house?
Why didn't I just take my shoe off? shoot my shoe, and then put my shoe back on.
You was a kid.
I was a kid.
Hey, remember we played over at that house, old abandoned house?
Yeah.
And they came and ran us off. Remember that?
I don't know. Where was the house at?
Over off of Country Club Road.
I don't know if I ever played there.
Turn back there, and it was back in them woods.
Was it like a place you went and paid and played at?
No.
No, I don't think I ever
It
played
was just
there.
an old abandoned house that was back in these woods right there. We went and played paintball. And Rocky Brown, you were younger. You were there. I think they won. Me, Josh Redwine, all of us played. And it was an old abandoned house. It was cool as fuck. But the dude that owned the farm or whatever, I think owned it. He came down there and ran us off.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Hey, that'd be cool as fuck.
Oh, dude, it was cool.
I don't know how I don't remember that shit.
Yeah, you would have been. I mean, you were younger, but yeah, you've probably been what 10.
That's crazy. I don't remember. I got a bad memory, man. I gotta get that shit checked out. I got a bad memory.
Just right here at the end of 12th Street, when you turn on Country Club Road, like you're heading to the Sportsplex. Now to the right, they have that field, and there's a couple houses there. And back behind them houses, that woods. There was an old house in them woods. And dude, we'd run through there. It was cool.
I remember playing paintball with I'd go stay all night at Corey Brown's
Yeah,
house.
we'd play out behind their house.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I remember me, Cody, and Rocky were playing. And I was real little, but I always wanted to, because Brandon would go over there and stay, and I would want to go stay too. And I remember we was playing Capture the Flag, and they wasn't really shooting me and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it was Cody versus Rocky. And I just remember Cody running out for the flag, and Rocky just hit him right in the ass. And I was just like, damn.
Yeah, he had a
classic, bro.
Because he had one of the big CO2 tanks in his garage,
basement or something.
where you could refill. Yeah, we used to go out there and play. Me, Jeff, Brandon,
probably, or
Red Wine.
They had like
your dad,
fucking a whole setup out there.
And one guy came out there with one of them one guns that had like fucking 3 triggers and shit.
Yeah, crazy.
That dude that worked out at little Mikey worked out Lens Crafter.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers had crazy ass guns, bro.
Oh yeah,
and they did it for real out there. They had the whole setup, man. You was playing in a paintball tournament or something.
You see where all these NFL teams are fighting during these joint practices and shit.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Who did I see get in a fight in one of those practices? I seen one.
The Raiders Raiders and them had a bunch of fights. And Gruden ended up telling them to go get back on the bus, and they ended up practice that day.
I seen one. I can't remember, but I did. I remember hearing about the Giants like having a big ass fight, but it was in the team.
Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. That's live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And we're also live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern with GSR Gonzo'S Sports Room. Come join us for those. You can find Easy Money and GSR Gonzo'S Sports Room both on Apple Podcasts, Anchor Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, about anywhere you find podcasts at. Also, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Gonzo'S Sports Room. Check out our YouTube page. Please hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. Hit that bell so you get notifications when we're live. We also have merch available now. Check out our merch store at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports /merch. We have t-shirts. We have some hats. We have hoodies. We had a new shirt that just dropped last night. Go check it out. It's the #WUMF shirt. What's WUMF stand for, Steve? What's up, motherfuckers? Check that t-shirt out at our merch store. Also, don't forget, tomorrow night, Saturday, August 21st, we're going to be streaming live at the Mad Jacks Arena for DCCW Summer Shakedown. If you're a pro wrestling fan, you don't want to miss this show tomorrow. Doors come to the event. If you live around Muncie, you can get here. Doors open at 6. Bell time's at 7. We'll be live at 6 o'clock. Maybe even a little bit earlier than that. Not for sure, but I know we'll be definitely live at 6. And bell time's at 7. So come join us for that show tomorrow. Tell your friends about it. please hit the subscribe button. If you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, please follow, like. We also have a donation page at the same link as the merch store. If you'd like to donate to the show to help the show grow, we'd appreciate that as well. But all right, Steve. Yeah, there's been a lot of fights. A lot of fights and a lot of them are like special teams guys. But I kind of understand what it is though, because I mean, them special teams guys. I mean, they're giving everything they got because that's their chance of making the team.
Right.
You know what I mean? If they don't earn that spot on the special teams, then they're not making the team. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're talking about a lot of money, and I mean, I get it. You know, in football, you're damn near like, you know, you're already damn near fighting this dude. So I can see how it gets out of hand, man. With these dudes, man. That's part of the game. You know, shit.
All right. We'll talk a little UFC, but before we do that, there was something I wanted to get your opinion on. Yesterday, a poll came out about who the best player in the NBA was, and it was split down the middle, 5-5 between Giannis and Kevin Durant. Well, then you had LeBron James get on Twitter and talk about that was the fuel he needed, Wash King. So do you think that was disrespectful that LeBron didn't get at least one vote?
110%. I agree that it was disrespectful that the guy that's been carrying the league for 17 years now doesn't get one vote.
But why is it disrespectful? He's not the best player in the league anymore.
I don't know about that. What has KD done? Got beat by the Bucks? What KD done? What KD done without Steph Curry? What's he done? Somebody tell me.
I didn't say KD was the best player. I'm just saying
Giannis ain't did enough. I mean, yeah, he had a great year. They won a chip.
But we're not talking about what they won. We're talking about like right now playing wise. LeBron's getting older. He's not the best player in the league anymore. He's still good, but he's not the best player in the league anymore.
I don't know about that though. He might be. You get him the right players around him, and he feel like he got a shot, and motherfuckers can stay healthy for once. He might be.
Well, motherfuckers stay healthy, and the Lakers went and got old as fuck.
That's cool though. That they were here to win now,
okay.
So it don't matter to have them old guys. I'd rather have them old guys.
Motherfuckers will be walking in on fucking canes and crutches and shit.
Guys
for the playoffs.
The old dudes always win, bro.
It looked like us after we played a softball game and pulled a couple of hamstrings. They'll be walking in for the playoffs. Oh.
Nah, they still young enough that they can do the trick, and they gonna win. And they gonna win it all, and everybody gonna.
I don't know if they're as good now as they were last year.
Definitely.
I don't think that move made that much of a difference to me. The one good thing
they're definitely better.
There's only one good thing. There's only one good thing they done that I liked was get rid of Schroeder.
Look at this.
Because from what I hear, Schroeder's
they tried to keep him.
Yeah, but from what I hear, he's like a toxin in the locker room.
Yeah, he looked like it. You could see it. I could see that on the court. That he was just something wasn't right.
Dude, he turned down $84 million with the Lakers and took a $5.9 million 1 year deal. Hey, dude, I'd be firing my fucking agent. You advised me to turn this down, and now I'm stuck with I'm stuck with the 1 year prove it deal at fucking $5.9 million when I could have had a 3 or 4 year deal at $84 million.
He probably wanted it. He probably didn't want it because Schroeder is one of them dudes that he wants to be the guy.
You don't turn down $80 million
to play on a championship team.
You don't turn down $80 million. I don't care if it's a championship team or not. If you tell me you're going to give me $84 million over the next 3-4 years, where the fuck do I sign up at? You know what I mean?
But what if you feel you're worth more? You might, and Schroeder feels that.
Re-up on your next contract. But 84 mil, dude, that sets your family up for fucking ever, dude. You know what I mean? Get your 84 mil and fucking then negotiate another contract.
Oh no.
What if he goes? Okay, look, he's playing this season on a fucking basically prove it deal, 1 year deal, $5.9 million. Now what happens? He goes out and gets hurt. You know what I mean? Yeah, if he goes out and has a good year, he might get more money, but you're risking it all. At least
risking it,
but at least get paid once. Get paid some big money one time, and then risk it all like that.
I mean, I would have took it.
You see what I'm saying?
But I could
get that big payday one time, then risk it all. Don't risk it all where you're gonna fuck yourself.
I don't think he wanted to.
I think he wants to be the guy.
Yeah, for sure.
He didn't like deferring to LeBron.
He wasn't wanting to sign 3 years of his career up to not be.
He wasn't going to defer to LeBron.
A lot of these young dudes are like that, man. A lot of these young dudes are like that. That's why LeBron got to get older players, because a lot of these young dudes are fucking.
I think Lillard's kind of like that too.
Lillard.
I think he wants to win. Don't get me wrong, he wants to win, but he wants to be the. I think he wants to be the guy. I don't think he wants to team up and win. I think he wants to prove that they can win there in Portland. But
I truly believe that they had a shot this year, man. But they had pieces on that team that just in big moments, these dudes just could not hit a fucking shot. Yeah, Dame was the only motherfucker that could disappear. Hit. McCollum, Covington,
and then, you know what?
Nurkic would foul out.
That was the key to the team. When Nurkic was in there, dude, they were tougher than fuck. But he couldn't stay healthy, or he'd foul out.
He fouled out in more than at least half of the playoff.
They need to get him another big man like him, because he makes a big impact when he's in there. But the problem is he can't stay on, like you said, he can't stay on the fucking court.
Man, I really thought the Blazers, because if they get past Denver, bro. And I don't know how they got beat by Denver. I don't know how. If they get past Denver, they play the fucking Suns, bro, and they could beat the fucking Suns if they were healthy. Any one of them teams the Suns beat was healthy, they lost. They lose to the Lakers, they lose to the Nuggets, they lose to the Clippers. Like, and then if the Blazers get past them, they would have to play the broke down Clippers, or was it the Clippers that made it to the conference finals? Yeah, it was the Clippers, right? Yeah. They'd have had to play the broke down Clippers, then the Bucks.
The Clippers. Well,
I really thought this was their year, man.
The Clippers. Oh, fuck.
Clippers is a joke to me. They're a joke. Until Kawhi starts playing, Clippers are a joke. Until them dudes start playing like 65 games, they're a joke. I won't even take them serious. In 65 games, honestly, to me, is cutting it. Like, but I just know them dudes, so I'm going to say 65. Like, until they're playing 65, I can't even take them serious.
Dude, them two draft picks for the Pacers have been played real good down in the Summer League.
Pacers made 2 great picks, man.
They both
draft.
Dude, that Durante can shoot the fuck out of the ball, dude.
He can shout the fucking lights out. And old boy, bro, he's a solid player.
He plays physical, he can rebound.
He's a solid player.
Yeah, I like both of them.
Pacers are deep, man.
I think Pacers are going to be good now that we got a coach.
I think my prediction as before the season, I'm taking Pacers 4th seed. Because you got to think, man, the 4th seed this year was the Knicks. The Knicks. Come on, bro.
I think you're going to see a big difference in the Pacers just because we have a good head coach now. I think that was the biggest problem last year. Dude, we were scoring 120, 130 points a fucking game. But the problem was we'd give up 135. If we had any defense at all last year, we'd been in the playoffs. We didn't lose games because we couldn't score enough points. We lost games because we couldn't stop the other team from scoring. And turnovers. Stupid fucking turnovers killed us.
Stupid. We had a lot of players.
Turnovers at the wrong time. You know what I mean?
We had a lot of players doing shit that wasn't. They're not. They shouldn't.
There wasn't no organization. There wasn't no. It wasn't like there wasn't no structure of this is what we're going to do. This is what kind of team we are. You know what I mean? It was just whatever that player wanted to do, basically, is what it looked like.
Yeah.
They didn't have no respect for that coach. I said that earlier in the year that they'd lost respect for that coach. They were doing it. Dude, when Bataze flipped the coach off, you know that they don't respect the coaches.
No. There's something.
When a motherfucker feels comfortable enough to flip the coach off while he's on the court playing, they don't respect them coaches.
Something's wrong.
Yeah. I mean, that means the players are running the show.
But now we got a coach that the players can respect.
Yeah, and Carlisle ain't gonna put up with that shit.
No, he ain't putting up with it. And I'm gonna say it right now, Pacers 4 seed. They're gonna be 4 seed or better now.
And maybe we'll be healthy this year. We weren't healthy. That's the thing. We never had our starting lineup at all last year.
We didn't have TJ.
Our projected starting lineup never played last year together. Because Warren was out basically the whole fucking season. Man, you get Warren back. Oh.
I wonder how Brogdon feels, though, knowing that the Pacers offered him for Ben Simmons.
Hey, it's business.
I don't know, though, because Brogdon might have been feeling
They say Brogdon's they call him the professor. They say Brogdon's a cool dude is what everybody says.
Yeah, I guess. He don't seem very cool to me. Nah.
He can shoot the fuck out of that ball, man.
I don't know, man. I think
dude, you get Warren and LeVert both on the court healthy. We have a deep lineup, dude.
We have a good team, man. We really do. Who's our shooters?
Well, that rookie's probably going to be one of them now since we lost McDermott. That Durate. He's a knockdown shooter. Still got Justin Holiday.
Got Holiday. Brogdon can shoot.
Yeah.
Vert can shoot a little bit. It's not his best part of his game, probably. Warren can shoot a little bit. Yeah.
And then you have multiple guys on the court that can create too.
Sabonis needs to quit shooting threes.
Because LeVert can create. Warren can create. You know what I mean? And you can kick out to like Brogdon and
dude, if Sabonis could shoot like 38% from three, his game would be so much better. If he could,
he's getting better at it though.
Yeah.
He has getting better. But
if he could get to where he's shooting like 38-40% from three, he could, I feel like at that point, lead the team. But not until then. And I don't think he'll ever shoot that from three. I don't know.
I think we're going to be good. If we can just stay healthy on now that we finally have a coach.
Turner needs to quit shooting threes.
At least,
bro, I swear to God.
At least so fucking many, dude.
I swear
that's all he wants to do.
Look, bro.
Don't get me wrong. Hey, he can hit him. It's one of the ugliest fucking threes I've ever seen.
That
motherfucker goes like 30 foot in the air.
I don't like it.
But he splashes them, dude.
He does.
But they go like 30 foot in the fucking air. I hate it because it seems like it takes you're watching the game and he'll shoot it. Seems like it takes forever before you know if it's a hit or a miss.
And it's
got, you know what I mean? Because most shots when they leaves their hand, you can usually, that looks good.
Yeah.
His, you're like, you
can't tell.
It goes so high there, you don't know.
You can't tell. And what was I gonna say, man? Oh yeah, I swear to God, bro. One time I seen Miles Turner game tied, last possession, fourth quarter. I seen this shit, and this is when I knew, like, this guy ain't the coach. He's not the guy. I seen Miles Turner dribble the ball up the court and shoot a 35-foot three-pointer to win the game. All you need is two. All you need is two. Miles, the shot selection for the game-winning shot is a 35-foot three-pointer by Miles Turner from top of the key.
Okay, who else was on the court for the Pacers at that time? You probably had Brogdon. Who's a what? 40.
Sabonis.
Brogdon's a what? 42%.
I think Sabonis was like hurt this game.
But Brogdon was like a 42% 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have him on the court. You probably had, I would say McDermott,
Probably McDermott.
who's a high what? He's probably around 40% shooting threes.
Yeah.
But Miles Turner's your option,
Miles Turner, 35-footer. Brick.
and that's not even mentioning Justin Holiday.
No.
Should be taking a three before Turner. But the thing is, you didn't even need a three.
No. You just need 2 points. You need 1 point. Fuck, get to the free throw line and hit one
Yeah,
free throw.
I was going to say, if you're giving the ball to Turner, he should be going to the rack with it.
The rack, bro. When you just need 2 points.
Yeah, go to the rack.
And Miles Turner shoots and it's a brick. I mean, it's way off. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, what the fuck just happened? Like, that's the shot? That's what you drew up?
Yeah, I think the players were just doing whatever the fuck they wanted most of the time.
That's what it looked like. It looked like they went to the side and Miles Turner's like, I got this. And he was just like...
He's like, Miles Turner's like, holding my beer.
Yeah. I got this. Brogdon, pass me the ball.
I'm going to hit this shot.
This is my time. It looked like when Carlton stole the ball from Will Smith in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and threw it up, and it goes in like slow motion. He misses by like 10 feet. That's what the shit looked like.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's a classic episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Eric said, Stevie, I told you the Pacers should draft Isaiah Jackson. Him and Durant are going to be big energy off the bench.
Bro, they're good, bro. I like both of them. As soon as I heard that like Matt, I was playing the game with Matt at the time, and he told me who the dude was, and I looked because I didn't know him by name, and I looked up that Isaiah Jackson.
Yeah, when they picked that Durante, I was excited because I liked him because I knew I'd watched him play and like hell yeah, hey, that dude's a knockdown shooter.
He's good, and he's 24.
Yeah.
I like that he's 24. And
but then Jackson, I was like, yeah, because he has a lot.
I remember watching.
He has a lot of ability.
He was good, man.
Yeah, and he has a lot of potential to even get a lot better.
From what I remember watching when I watched him play, he was the best guy on their team. Like he was taking control of the game pretty much. But I don't think he played for Kentucky, didn't he? I think so.
Yeah.
And Kentucky wasn't very good this year. But when I watched him play, he was doing his thing. He looked NBA ready.
Oh yeah, he looked good. He looked good in that summer league.
He NBA ready. And we got motherfucking old boy that came out and had played great for us at power forward. What was his name?
Jackson was LaMelo's teammate in high school.
Was he?
So Eric said.
Oh, I didn't know they played together in high school.
Jackson was LaMelo's teammate in high school.
Yeah. Rocket Watts played with LaMelo too. He can't remember where Eric told
The other
him.
ball brother might finally get opportunity.
What's his name? Played with the dude on the Hawks that had a good year this year. He's a rookie. Adenagwu or something like that. He played with LaMelo at Chino Hills. And he fucking was going off this year. He had a good year.
It looked like the other ball brother might end up getting a shot.
Man.
There has to be something going on there,
I just
dude.
don't think he's that good, man. I really don't. But he could be, like, I just don't, like, I think people think he's going to be, like, I think people were thinking of him as, like, some dude who's going to go off, but he's just not. And I think people...
I've never really seen him play.
I think he's, like, a bench player that can come in and, like, get hot from three and maybe earn some extra minutes if he gets hot and type player like that. Maybe play some defense because he's big. I just don't think he's, like, all that. Like, I just think he's...
Yeah, I haven't seen him play. I just saw a couple headlines about him the other day.
I think he could be an NBA player. I think he could be like a bench player. I don't think he's a starter, though. I don't think he's a starter in the NBA. We'll see, though. I think the Hornets are doing a lot of this because they want to make LaMelo happy. Because they got a fucking star in LaMelo, and they want to keep him. I think that's a lot of it. Like, it's like Giannis. His brother's playing with him. His brother don't fucking play. He barely plays. He goes in the game when it's over. Like, after he goes in there and he brings a little energy on the floor when the game's over. It's the only time he plays. You got to keep your star happy. If you got to pay $1 million to a motherfucker to keep your star happy, fuck it. That's real shit. That's exactly why Only reason Giannis' two brothers in the league is because of Giannis.
The one got a ring with the
They all three got
Lakers.
a ring. They all three have a ring. Yep. Crazy.
Did the one brother even play at all for during the playoffs for the Lakers that year?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think he did.
He might have in like a blowout.
Maybe at the end of the last 3 seconds they cleared the bench.
Right. Maybe.
I played 3.4 seconds in the finals.
I'll be trying to get a bucket. I'll be like, hey, I scored.
Give me that ball.
Yeah. I'll be like, I'm getting a bucket.
I'm getting at least 2 points in the NBA finals, damn it.
So I can say that I scored in the NBA finals and we won. Like,
hell yeah.
I'm trying to get 2 points.
You'd be like what the Pacers were last year. I got this.
Yeah. I got this shot. Pass me the ball, Brogdon, before I knock your ass out.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, man. It's all good, man. Pacers gonna win it all, folks. Hey. I'm excited, man. Basketball's in a good place.
I'll tell you what I'm excited about. We got like 3 weeks.
Oh,
2.5, 3 weeks. So guess what it is? Football. Some foosball with your friends.
Hey. Hey. I'm ready for some
I'm ready.
football,
Hey, I'm
man.
ready for Colts Seahawks. Brandon will be back here in a few weeks.
Brandon will be coming back.
Oh,
Watch
yeah.
the fucking Colts,
You'll make-
man.
You definitely don't want to miss our.
I-
You definitely don't want to miss our NFL Sunday football coverage.
Nah, we be getting heated.
We'll have a lot of coverage of the Colts, but we'll also have coverage of all the other games too. We
usually got a couple TVs going.
football's fun. I have to go out to the sports book like we did a couple times.
Hell yeah.
Be nice if we could get the motherfuckers set up right there.
Yeah, I would.
I see what I can do.
Shit, I mean, we could just bring the laptop, set up the laptop, and just stream from the camera on the laptop. Shit, be like, we just hit. Let's go. I'm about to hit tonight. I feel it. About to hit big.
Hit tonight.
Gonna hit my parlay I made on baseball. That motherfucker hit. I would give you the parlay, but you gotta pay for that. That's $20. Send it to the donation page, and I'll give you the parlay. It's guaranteed $200. $40 better and win you $200.
Yeah, I ain't betting nothing, but I was 4-1 yesterday. Wednesday I was 3-3. Tuesday I was 5-1. Monday I was 4-1. Saturday I was 5-1. Friday I was 5-1.
Damn.
I've been on fire on baseball.
Shit.
I've missed like 3 or 4 parlays in a row that I've put in one game.
Parlays are a motherfucker.
Last night it was the White Sox that was the only one I missed. But yeah, make sure you check out Easy Money Monday through Friday live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We're also live at 1 p.m. Eastern Time with GSR Gonzo'S Sports Room. That's our sports talk show. Come join us for that. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all at Gonzo'S Sports Room. Check out our YouTube page. Please hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate that. Also, we now have merch available. Check out our merch at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports /merch. Did just drop a new t-shirt last night. It's the hashtag WUMF. What's that stand for, Steve? What's the hashtag WUMF stand for? What's up, motherfuckers? Make sure you check that shirt out on there. We got some other t-shirts. Got Easy Money merchandise on there as well. There's also a donation page at that same link if you'd like to donate to the show to help it grow. We'd appreciate that as well. Again, that's streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports /merch. You can also find the link in the video description. So please go check that out. We'd appreciate it. Also, don't forget, tomorrow we're going to be live at Mad Jack's Arena, Muncie, Indiana. It's on the corner of Madison and Jackson for DCCW Summer Shakedown. come join us. We'll be there. We'll be there broadcasting live from the show. We'll be streaming the show live. If you don't live in Indiana and can't get to the show, you don't want to miss this show. It's going to be a big show. It's a good organization. Come out and support them. We'd like to see you guys there live at the show with us. So come hang with us Saturday night. Doors open at 6. Bell time's at 7. We'll be going live at around 6 o'clock. If you need tickets for the show, hit me up on Facebook or social media, and I can get you some tickets. Ringside is, which is front row, is $15, and then there's a general admission for $10. There'll be concessions set up. There's usually wrestlers. Some of the wrestlers are set up to sell their merch and stuff, get autographs. So it's a family friendly event. Bring the kids out. Hope to see you guys tomorrow night for that. Got anything to add to that, Steve?
Yeah, man. Just appreciate you guys hanging out, watching the show today, man. And like, follow, subscribe on all the channels, man. Shout out to all the Twitch viewers, YouTube viewers, Facebook, and appreciate you guys watching.
And before we get out of here, Eric said Stevie's going to draft Wentz with his first pick in the fantasy draft.
I'm drafting Wentz, first pick, guaranteed.
Hey, our fantasy draft, if you guys, any of the guys are watching, we're going to air it live. You going to do it? September 3rd, you going to be here live when we do our draft?
100%.
That way we'll be able to talk shit with Austin and everything.
You guys can join in. It's September 3rd.
Yep.
You guys can join in and watch maybe you guys can get your draft scheduled after September 3rd so that you can watch me make my picks and understand greatness and get a good feel for who you want to pick, which should be who I pick. So be here September 3rd and you can see a winning team get picked live. An undefeated team. And Eric will be an easy 2-game sweep. Easy 2-game sweep.
I'm ready.
And I'm picking Wentz with my first pick.
I got screwed last year because fucking Drew Brees got hurt and they put Taysom Hill at quarterback and quit giving the football to fucking Kamara. And then the next week, Kamara scores 6 fucking touchdowns. I'd have been in the championship game. But all right, we're going to get out of here for today. Hope to see you guys tomorrow night for the Pro Wrestling DCCW Summer Shakedown. If you can come join us there, do it. If not, check us out we'll be live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. This channel right here, Gonzo'S Sports Room. Make sure you check out that merch store. We'd really appreciate it. Any donations we appreciate too to help the show grow, help us get some more equipment and other things that we need to make the show better.
Hell yeah.
All right. Hope everybody has a good week, great weekend. Be safe. Peace.
Peace.